Good morning and welcome to Cindy's Kitchen. We are so glad that you are with us this morning. Okay, so I'm gonna add my chicken. This is four chicken thighs that have been diced. Okay, diced up. Can you see the pan? Can you see the pan? Okay, now one of the reasons that you want to cut your chicken up like this, if you so desire, is because it cooks much faster. I am also going to go ahead and put in, that is like 3 cloves of garlic. Roasted garlic, mind you, all mashed up. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there. Yum. And then obviously we have to season. Hello, Joanne. Good to see you. We're going to season with salt and pepper. So while this is cooking, let me tell you what I've already done. I have already, because I had 4 thighs, I know, if you look at my thighs, it looks like I have 4, no. Because I'm doing 4 chicken thighs, I peeled 4 potatoes, and I diced them up, and I boiled them. They're still in the water over there. But I just want to, I'm not going to insult you by telling you how to make mashed potatoes. Really? I figure you can make mashed potatoes. You're going to watch me do it, but I'm not going to print a recipe for mashed potatoes. That being said, I like this recipe because you can make homemade mashed potatoes. You can make instant mashed potatoes. There's nothing wrong with instant mashed potatoes in a pinch. Good morning, Marla. You can make instant mashed potatoes. You can serve this over pasta. You can serve this over rice. Anything you want. If you're like the no gluten, well, I'm going to use flour, so I don't know about that. But I mean, you can put it over zoodles. You know, zucchini that looks like noodles. You can put it over whatever you want. Anything you want. That's why I like it. But it's a kind of a feel-good recipe. And it's not raining here. I almost kind of wish it would, because then maybe it wouldn't be so hot. Because it's like 100% humidity and hot. I mean, I just think if it's going to be all that humidity, we should have some rain along with it. You like dirty mashed potatoes? What are dirty mashed potatoes? What are dirty mashed potatoes? I don't think I know what a dirty mashed potato is. Hello, Sandy. Good morning. Okay, so we're just, you notice I only did a tablespoon of butter in there, and that's plenty. Plenty, I tell you. So my chicken's cooking. I do want to get a little color on it. Oh, you guys get to make a choice. So all this is going to be is chicken, and we're going to make a creamy, with the skin left on. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I like mashed potatoes. I think they should just kind of melt in your mouth. A pillow of yumminess. So I'm not with the skins on. That requires chewing. I don't want to do that. You guys get to vote. All we're gonna do is we're gonna brown this chicken up. Then we're gonna make our creamy, yummy, oh my gosh, chicken gravy. And all of this, and then I'll make the mashed potatoes, and we're gonna put this on top of the mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh. It is a southern meal. It is a soul food meal. It is a comfort meal. It is, oh my gosh. I made smoked paprika mashed potatoes for my cottage pie yesterday. Yum. I know Janet sent me a picture. They looked awesome. You guys get to decide. I thought I might put a vegetable in. So I have a bag of frozen peas. A bag of frozen peas that I've got set out. If you think we need a vegetable in the dish, say peas. If you think no peas, if we just want chicken and taters, say no. So you get to vote peas or no. Peas porridge, hot, peas porridge, cold, peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Don't you always love that? I mean, you know, kids nowadays don't know any of those fun little jingles. Oh, Rose says no peas. No peas. Okay, I'm gonna give this, see how I don't even have to really pay attention, and it's on a pretty high heat. I just want to let it get a little color. And again, all we did, somebody keep count, mushrooms. Oh, do I have any mushrooms? Hold on, Sienna, let me look. I do not, Hannah. There are no mushrooms in the crisper. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a whole bunch of no's. Okay, well, somebody keep count, and you guys will get to decide what I'm eating. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, anyway, so this is so easy. So we just put in a tablespoon of butter, our diced up 4 chicken thighs that we had left over from our family pack, salt, pepper, and 3 or 4, you know how I am, cloves of roasted garlic that I mashed up. Hey, Andrea, good to see you. 10 yeses. Well, I know, but I don't know how many no's. There were a lot of no's, too. Anyway, so this is and the great thing about this recipe, awesome thing about this recipe, is if you are cooking for 1 or 2, this makes a great leftover. But some of you have said that your significant other will not eat leftovers. So if that's the case, you know, you could do 2 pieces of chicken and cut this down, right? You certainly could. Or if some of you said that you cook for 6 or 8 or more, and if you do cook for large families, then again, just double the recipe up. So 12 peas, 5 no's. Okay. All right, good to know. Peas it is. We'll add the peas towards the end. Okay? All right, I'm getting a nice color on my chicken. I like a nice color on my chicken. So salt, pepper, and the garlic, and that was it. It smells so good. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so now because we have a nice color on our chicken, and you can, I mean, you know, we don't want it to burn by any stretch of the imagination, and it's already cooked. When you dice your chicken up this small, hello from California, Jamie. Good to see you. When you cut your chicken up this small, there's really no need for you to worry about, did it cook all the way? It's cooked. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I have a bowl. Oh no, not that bowl. That bowl had the chicken in it. It has to go away. Don't wanna use that one. Clean bowl. All right, I'm gonna take a slotted spoon and I'm gonna take out my chicken. I'm using the slotted spoon because I wanna keep, well, I may have to do this, because I wanna keep the whatever leftover chicken juice, butter, blah, 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 in the pan. Although I am gonna add just a little bit more. Okay, look in the bottom of, there it is, yum, yum. Okay, hey Judy, good morning. All right, look at the bottom of my pan. You see the little brown bits, right? That's from the chicken cooking. We love that, we love brown bits. All right, I'm gonna get my cow. Moo! I'm gonna get my cow, and I'm gonna get 3 tablespoons of butter, okay? 1, 2, 3. I always draw the little picture. 3, in we go. Because what are we making? We're making our gravy. Hey, Darlene, good to see you. Nell from North Carolina. I'm always happy to see Nell from North Carolina. Now, I'm gonna use a wooden spoon for this. You can still go with the spatula, you're good. As the butter's melting, I'm gonna use my wooden spoon to scrape off those bits, okay? Because I want them all in my gravy. I want this chicken. What kind of stove is that? Thermador. It's a Thermador. We bought it when we moved into this house. We redid the kitchen. And I wanted a lot of burners. So this was one of the few that I could find that had the burners I like. Okay, our butter is melted. Now, remember, we're making a gravy. So how do you keep your garlic after you roast it? Irene, I'll show you in just 1 second, okay? All right, remember when we're making any kind of sauce or gravy that we use equal parts of fat and flour. So we did 3 tablespoons of fat, i.e. butter. And so now we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of flour. Just dump that flour in there and use your wooden spoon to give it a stir. Now, because this is one of those, you know, nonstick pans, I don't want to use a metal spoon in here. Nancy, hey, Nancy. Oh, no, I already answered your question. Okay. Oh, how long can you keep it? Not how did I keep it? I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, it never lasts that long. Okay, look, are you looking? Look, you see how that's getting all bubbly? That's what you want. You see that bubbly? because we're cooking the flour taste out of there. Oh, it's bubbly nicey. Nice bubbly. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more salt because we salted our chicken, right? And a little more pepper. Oh, it's very bubbly now. Okay. La 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 la. Okay, look, I'm gonna show you if you can't see already. Look, isn't that lovely? Everybody says they have a hard time making gravy, but really not a hard time. Okay, here we go. 1 can of chicken or veggie stock. I'm gonna put in a little bit and give it a stir. Oh, can you hear? It's singing to you. It's saying gravy, gravy, gravy. Okay, I only put in half that can. Look how it thickened up already. It thickened up already. Okay, the rest of my can of chicken stock. I remember the first time I made gravy, I just kept, hey Kimberly, I just kept adding. Like, oh, well this looks too thin, so then I'd add flour. And then I was like, oh, that's too thick, and then I'd add liquid. And I swear to you, I had 12 tons of gravy by the time I got done, and then it didn't taste right, and the consistency wasn't right, and I was like, oh, no gravy for me. But, you know, me and my mom made the zucchini fritters last night. They were delicious, aren't they? And really easy. I mean, the hardest part, really, is using a box grater, right? Or unless you have a food processor and you did that. And, oh, so good. The only other part of it that would be difficult is what? Oh, squeezing all the liquid out. Could you believe how much liquid? We got a cup of zucchini juice, if we're going to call it that. We got a cup of water out of that 3 zucchinis. Could you imagine that we got that much? I know. But, you know, again, once you realize that there's an easy formula, then things are easy. I mean, it really is. All right, now, I'm going to taste. Yum. Tastes like chicken. Buck, 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 buck. Okay, cute shirt. Gail, yes, it's my Polish pottery shirt. What brand of the pan am I using? This is a Rachel Ray, because it was purple. That's why I bought it. It's purple and sparkly. Can you see the sparkles? That's the only reason I bought it. I've had Rachel Ray stuff before, and it's fine. Because I cook so much, I mean, I go through pans quick. They last me maybe 2 years, and then I have to replace. So I've had this set, I don't know, maybe a year. But it's in good shape. I mean, it hasn't chipped or, I mean, it does well. And I put everything in the dishwasher. So there you go. Okay, so our gravy is still, oh, look, we're going to cook it down. Now comes the fun part. You ready for the fun part? A cup. You can use half and half. You can use heavy whipping cream. Don't use milk, because that's like, I don't know. That's wasteful. Wasteful, I tell you. But you can. If that's all you have, then you can use a cup of milk. Okay? All right, we're going to stir that up. And we have to let this cook so that it cooks down. Oh, so pretty. So, now it looks very white. You may looking at it and you go, oh, well, that doesn't, the other looked like a chicken gravy. This now looks like something you'd put on biscuits. That doesn't offend me at all. Thank you very much. But anyway, I'm going to just wipe down the sides. Get any guck off of there. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to use is some parsley. Okay. I've got some fresh parsley. And because I'm not using any kind of funky weird herbs or, spices, you notice I didn't use smoked paprika. I didn't use Hungarian paprika. I didn't use smoked cumin. I didn't, I was pretty good on this. I am staying Southern soul, easy. You should have this stuff in your pantry. But I did want a fresh element. Something that went, a little brightened. So I had some of the parsley left over from yesterday's shrimp scampi hot, warm shrimp scampi dip. Oh my Lord, that was like the best thing ever. So maybe a tablespoon of fresh parsley all minced up. And then I'm gonna put my chicken back in here. La 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 la. Chicken in. Chicken. Okay. Oh, yum. All right, now, what was the final tally? Is it 4 peas or no peas? Yay peas or no peas? What was our final tally? Final tally. Someone tell me. Oh, look how creamy. It's just going to continue to be yummy and creamy. I'm telling you. Look at that. Mmm, yum. And it's going to cook down, and it's going to get a little thicker. Okay? Now, somebody's got to tell me peas or no peas, because we got to move on to our next thing. Yes, peas. Okay. All right. Those of you who didn't want peas, don't put the peas in. All right, should I measure? I probably should, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to put in 3 handfuls of peas, which is not quite a cup. You could probably add more peas if you want. But there we go. Oh, although that made it look so pretty. Look at that. You want that on your mashed taters. Yum. Okay, I'm going to turn this down to low. And we're about to move, okay? So I'm going to turn this down to low, and I'm going to let it keep cooking. I may wander over here every now and then and just give it a stir, but we're not going to need to cook it that much longer, okay? All right, so it's on low. I'm not going to cover it up. I'm going to leave it just like this, and we're going to move. You ready to move? Let's go make some taters. Okay, I'm taking my water. I'm taking my coffee, and here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? More coffee. We need more coffee, I say. Okay. So here we are. Back over here. Now, normally at this point I would tell you to get out your bob, your big old bowl. But right now, because I'm only making 4 potatoes, I didn't do a huge thing, right? So if you're cooking for 6 or 8, you're going to get out your bob. Again, I had 4 chicken thighs. So that means I did 4 potatoes. Cream corn. But not mixed up. Okay, I'm going to switch this around so that everything is, you can read it. Hold on, I got to find the doodah. Okay, there we go. All right. Are we ready? Oh, I know what okay, I gotta move this, and I need my little wet wipe. My wet wipe. Okay, so here's what I did, just so you know. Here's my big pot, which I didn't need this big pot. I'm so fun. Well, I try to be fun. All right, so I really didn't need this big pot because it was just 4 potatoes. So I peeled them, I diced them up, and then I boiled them. And so there they are sitting in the water. I did salt the water, but that was it, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna take my spider, and I'm gonna, cream corn mixed in. Yeah, you know what? That might be good. Because I like my corn mixed with my mashed potatoes on the plate. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna use my spider. If you don't wanna do this, obviously you could use a colander and do this over at the sink, but here I am. Here I am. Oh, and I have another poll. I got something else new, in addition to my shirt, thank you very much. I got something else new, and I thought we'd do it together. Although I know some of you watch and go, we're not really together, Cindy. I know, but I think we are, and it's my kitchen, so I'm staying with the we're all together thing, okay? So here's my mashed taters. Cream peas on toast. Cream peas on toast. I'm not certain if that sounds good, but I'll try anything once. Okay, here's what I bought. From this company called, I don't get any money from any of these people. Not the shirt company, nothing. From this company called Hamama, H-A-M-A-M-A, Hamama. I got this, here, I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. See, Hamama, that's the name, Hamama. I got this thing called a grow kit. I don't know if you've seen these. And it says the kit includes reusable grow tray, instructions, and 3 seed quilts. And I got to pick out which ones, but I'm gonna let you pick out which ones we do first, because they only send you 1 tray. 3 seed quilts, but 1 tray. So, okay, so you get to choose. Do we do the super salad mix seed quilt, super salad, not soup or salad, but super salad, or hearty broccoli seed quilt? Which one? Because these are little, it's like microgreens. These are microgreens. So either super salad or hearty broccoli. You get to vote, and whichever one you pick is the one we'll plant, okay? So we'll start on mashed potatoes. You got your Dutch whisk yesterday. Isn't it awesome, Lori? Okay, you vote, and then we'll somebody keep track. I gotta go get the salt and pepper and the cow. Okay, here we go. I got my cow. Lettuce. Well, it's not really lettuce. It's a microgreen, but you got it, right? All right, so I have 4 potatoes. So I'm figuring, I need another thing. Not very well prepared, am I? I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of butter. I know, maybe that's too much, but I don't think there's ever too much. Nobody's, moo, got the butter out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put salt. I like salt in my mashed potatoes, so. And I like a lot of pepper. Oh, there we go. All right, let me get the half and half. You can use regular milk, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and give a little smash. Super salad, there's not enough. I don't know what that means. Super salad, just got your whisk yesterday too. Everybody's getting one. I'm gonna probably use it in just a second, but. All right, so I'm giving these a mash. Oh, it's not enough butter. I know what you said, or not enough salt, one of the two. All right, so I'm gonna give that a smash. I'm gonna hold it, because, hello. I know that I could use a hand mixer to do this. I don't like that. To me, it's too much gluten. I don't know. But I don't like them with big old chunks either. Some people do, oh, you're right. It isn't enough butter. Wait, let me taste. No. It needs more butter. You are correct. Another tablespoon of butter in there. And you know what? Just because it's me, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to put some garlic powder in there. Because I can. Because I can. And you know me and garlic. I can't help myself. Garlic. Okay, I think I got most of the good lumps out with my old-fashioned, that I think was my grandmother's, potato masher. God, that's old. So old. Okay, I'm gonna get my whisk. Just because everybody loves the whisk. Used your whisk this morning. See? Okay, so I'm gonna use the whisk. Oh, look how pretty that looks. And I'm gonna put in, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teaspoons. I don't know what it was. Everybody's got their own mashed potato recipe, and you know how you like it. And so I don't want to mess with that. It's kind of like spaghetti sauce. And you notice that we have not made spaghetti sauce on this show, because really, either you get it out of a jar and do nothing. It is a 70s masher. Either you get it out of a jar and do nothing, or you have a recipe, or you get it out of a jar and you doctor it. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, there's my mashed taters. Yum. Okay. Oh, so good. So good. Okay. Yum. Okay, so I think it was clear that our winner was the super salad. Okay, so here we go. Broccoli will have to come next. Now, I think it takes a couple of weeks. Oh, it says open here. Open here, okay? You use hot milk. Yes, I've done that too, Rose. I have too. Okay, I'm opening here. Hello? I'm opening. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Has a nice little thing on here. It says, Team Hamama appreciates you and we love hearing from you. Contact us. Oh, they even have a Facebook group. Okay, well, that's nice. Lovely. Okay, so here's what the instructions say to do. 12 super, only 1 broccoli. The instructions say, fill the tray with water up to the fill line, and the fill line, can you see the fill line? Well, I don't know if you can see the fill line, but, so I'm gonna take some water and fill to the fill line. Now this says you shouldn't have to refill it. Okay, it's filled to the fill line. Then it says, place the seed quilt in the tray with the tan side facing up and the coconut fiber mat. Look, coconut fiber mat. There's the seed pods. Want to see up close? See the little seed pods? And then the back is this coconut fiber, okay? All right, there you go. All right, so it says, coconut fiber facing. Press down on, here, there we go. Press down on the seed quilt, pressing, to evenly wet. Hold down for 10 seconds, letting the seed quilt soak up water, turning a darker shade. Okay, hold on. Did I do it to the fill line? Maybe it needed a little bit more water. Hold on. You know, I'm kind of blind, so we'll just add a little bit more. That looks better. Okay, holding down, and now we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, although, did it turn a different color? Kinda. Okay, so that's it. That's all we have to do. It's all soaked on the top, water is everywhere. And now, the cool thing about this, has anybody ever used one of these? I just thought it was cool and had to try it. Has anybody done one of these? Okay, and then it says, you can put this anywhere indoors, and indoors is best because you can grow no matter the season. You don't have to worry if you have good natural light. Microgreens don't need much light to grow, so overhead lighting like regular ceiling lighting will work just fine. You don't have to do any more water. Harvest is in 7 to 10 days. So we will keep checking. Now when it's done, it's done. It doesn't like regrow. So that's the only, I guess, downside, but, and you just use scissors to cut them when they're done. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on our super salad microgreens and see what happens. Okay, now, are you ready to plate up? Okay, hold on. Oh, yum. Okay, let me taste again. Oh my goodness. You're gonna die. Die, I tell you, it's so good. Okay, I'm using, you can use a plate, you can use a bowl. You have a grow light. Oh, do I still have that chicken on the stove? I did. I'm using, I don't know what these are called. I think these are called pasta bowls or, I don't know what they're called. But anyway, I like them because it's like using a plate, but it's a bowl too. So if you have stuff that's smushy, nothing goes off the edge. So that's why I like these. Okay, are we ready? Oh, let's plate, shall we? The taters are good. Okay, let me get, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna tilt you down because we gotta plate up. Okay, so I'm gonna put, this is for me, this is my lunch. A big mound, is that a big enough mound? No. Big mound of mashed taters in the middle. Should we make it pretty? Well, I don't really care if it's pretty, I'm gonna eat it, right? Okay, there we go, look at that. Pasta salad bowls, that's what they're called. They're a terrific shape, I do too. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna get my ladle and we're gonna ladle this. Look at this, look. Are you looking how yummy that looks? Look, Okay, and we're gonna ladle this. Oh, maybe I'll make a little divot. Let me make a divot in there. Like when you do gravy, do you do that? You make a little divot inside the mashed potatoes? I like that. Divot inside the mashed potatoes to hold it, like a little hand. You probably own stock. I don't. I do not. Okay, ready? Yeah. Oh. My mound overrun. Oh, yum. And then remember that parsley that I did? We'll do just a little smattering. Like, you know, we were in a restaurant and it was coming out. and they would put a little bit of parsley on the top. Yum! Not that curly parsley that nobody eats, but okay, what do you think? What do you think? Thumbs up? Hearts? Are you loving? Time to use a spoon. I'm using a spoon. Oh, I gotta figure out where I wanna go in. I think I'm gonna go in right here, because then I can get the pea, the mashed potato. I need more mashed potato though. There we go. Oh, come back here, pea. Okay, you ready? Yum. Okay. If you have any problems in your life, if you have any troubles, if you're not feeling well, if your kids are irritating the pea waddle out of you, if your husband forgot to take out the trash and it was trash day, I'm pretty sure that this will fix it. I am pretty sure, or you just simply will no longer care that any of those things are going on. The peas were a good decision. Because the peas make it. I couldn't decide, but now I'm really glad. And that gravy is so good. I'm telling you, no canned gravy will ever compare to this. All right, so what did we make? Let's just do a quick recap. We had our leftover. Oh, yes. You know what I have left over? When I did the shrimp scampi, I had that baguette. I'm going to toast some of the baguette. And scoop it up. Who needs a spoon? I'll take the bread and use the bread as a spoon. Ooh, I think I'm going to do that. Lunch is going to be so good today. So we had our leftover 4 chicken thighs. We diced those up, sauteed them in 1 tablespoon of butter with some salt and some pepper and 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. Once the chicken was brown, we removed it from the pan. We put in 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, whisk, 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 whisk. Added a can of veggie or chicken broth. Add that in. Whisk, 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 whisk. Watch it thicken up, thicken up, thicken up. Salt, pepper. We didn't use anything funky in here, like no weird spices. Salt and pepper. Then we added a cup of either heavy cream or half and half, whatever you have, really. Don't use milk. Don't use milk. No, you could. Yeah, milk's fine. Especially skim or 2%, that's okay. Anyhow, that being said, then once that was all bubbly and kind of coming together and being yummy, we put our chicken back in. We put some fresh chopped up parsley in there and, I don't know, maybe a cup of frozen peas. We let that cook on the stove for about 10 minutes. Really, that was it. We made some mashed taters. And there you go. It's lunch or dinner all done. It really didn't take that long. I hope you enjoyed it. So that's all for today. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow at 11. So from my kitchen to your kitchen, I hope that you enjoyed this warm, comforting pillow of yumminess that will cure all of your ills. Hello, Vicki Ann. Sorry, we're done. We're done. Go watch the replay or watch it on YouTube. You guys, I hope you have a lovely day. Chicken a la Cindy. I like that. Chicken a la Cindy's Kitchen. There you go. You guys have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Bye-bye.